Alright, here today we got a really fun one. So again, if you have a hot take you want to go and drop, maybe I make a part 2 in the future. Maybe, probably not. But if I do, you let me know down below. If we have some good hot takes down below, I got you for a part 2. But for the most part, we got some hot takes here today to go through. I want to also drop my hot takes. Okay, don't dislike this video because, oh my god, GoGo said this. Don't clip this out of context. GoGo said this. I'm going to give you a hot take and just, my 10 cents on stuff. Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. So we got this post recently. What 70s Grand Cross opinion will get you like this, baby? Yeah, so I have some opinions that will definitely sort of fall under that category. Do you want me to give them to you right now? No. People who dip from the video. So I'm gonna wait until more so the homies are around before I say this, because damn bro, people are gonna be mad at my my hot takes. All right. So we'll read through a few. We'll get to my hot takes also. Don't worry. But we have the first one. A Ragnarok festival is hype. 67 upvotes, which is pretty good comparing to the upvotes here. So it's actually pretty good. To be honest with you, I don't think that a Ragnarok festival is bad by any means. I just think that the character has to be good and the update itself has to be good. All right. I think that a Ragnarok character is underhyped, or sorry, not hyped if the entire update is dog crap. So I consider this Ragnarok festival not bad, but I also will say that it's not that hyped because, come on, man, the content that was supposed to release with this got delayed. You have a boss. It's like it's a normal festival. Like you would say, like, man, it's my first ever Ragnarok festival. Never will put some more effort into like the release of things. The character is cool. Like if we were to just say like just plainly say the character is good, great, you got my vote. But the festival itself is definitely again sort of a regular festival. There's just no specialty to it, and given it's like the Ragnarok festival, I was hoping maybe we get some content and stuff like that, something cool in the game. We have the chapter, which it's a normal festival in my opinion, right? But again, saying the character's underhyped is definitely bullcrap. In my opinion, it's not bad, but I know I see criticism on both sides. I understand both sides basically because it's another unknown character. Unknown characters fall off debuff meta. It's the same thing. But for the most part, I like hell as a character. I've already put that point down. I'm a biased person. If I see an unknown character, you got my votes, baby. You got my votes, right? But that's there. We have demons are getting their time to shine now because a huge period of stagnation awaits them in a very near future. Once Forkoa comes out, the only thing we're going to have to look forward to are potential versions of Tristan and maybe Masculine Gallant and a King of Leonis Meliodas. So he's saying that we're going to be hitting the demon drought, which could be partially true, could be. But to be honest, I don't get the demons won't get units because of Forkoa. They can release new colors for already existing demons. Well, you see that they don't care for that. What do you mean? They don't care for that. And not to mention missing demons. Yeah, they definitely don't care about that. So this is a hot take in itself. Or even OCs can be demons. Yeah, okay, no. This comment is not. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The future knowledge. Maybe you have future knowledge. That's why you're saying it. But, bro, listen. OCs, they never make them demons. It's either unknown or rare to be a giant. Never a goddess, never anything. It's all the same. Unknown, human. But it would be cool. Definitely, I don't think that we're gonna be in a demon drought because they have to get demons out there. But I do think that the main units that are gonna carry the thing is Tristan and Meliodas, the same way that currently Demon King is carrying, which he's basically kind of formation of Zeldris. In the future, when you get into new Zeldris and stuff like that, I think that it will still happen, but it'll be a little bit hard to get some characters like that. But yeah, the demon meta will be fine. They'll get characters, so it's not really a problem in my opinion. Definitely not, right? So just realize that now. But moving forward, we have this over here. This is the same comment, basically. Let's move forward. Meliodas is the most hyped character on this game, and he does deserve those many festivals. Demon King isn't as broken as y'all make him seem to be. He doesn't do big damage turn 1, unlike Tyr, who level 1 one-shots. And Infect is good enough to bypass damage. There is no good team without Infect. Unknown is by far the most buffed team. They basically get support every month. Lilia should be the first OC festival. Okay, I'm curious, is anybody, no one's jumping on the fact, so he said isn't as broke as y'all make him out to be. Yeah, Demon King's pretty annoying, alright, for a lot of teams, because he has damage cap, he kind of screws a lot of teams, right, a lot of teams fall off because of him, but he isn't, like, insane, but he is annoying, very annoying to deal with. The fact that I think, more so, this comment would have been much better if he said, Tarmiel Link is the problem. Tarmiel Link is the problem, right, Tarmiel is ruining the game. You need to run an Infect, his ban. He's gonna heal just like that. So That's why every character needs an infect now, because Tarmiel exists. If Tarmiel didn't exist, Demon King wouldn't be as broken, right? Because damage cap wouldn't be affecting you at all, because he doesn't have to heal back, correct? So, kind of right. I like this. I like this over here. But yeah, 100%. It's true. Meliodas is one of the most. Meliodas and Escanor, correct, are the two most hyped characters in the game. I think that Meliodas should not be getting all the festivals. I think that personally, Escanor should have popped off with one more too. I personally think they did a travesty to Escanor by releasing him last year. Miserable, because they're not going to give you another Escanor. It's over. You just got 2 festival Escanors, and I think that Escanor is a much bigger part of the game than that. I think that he deserves more than that. He's gotten no units in my opinion compared to other sins and stuff like that. No Halloween variant, Christmas variant, or anything. Escanor deserved justice in my opinion. Meliodas has like 30 freaking units, but you know, I'd be okay getting another Escanor if we did Purple Jacket Escanor last year and we got Ultimate Escanor this year. That in my opinion would have been fine, but clearly they didn't do that, so kind of sucks. But yeah, Meliodas deserves the festivals. Every time he gets one, it's fine, but I would have liked to see that Escanor got some, so kind of sucks. But that's my hot take. There you go. Drop the hot take real quick. But yeah, you want my second hot take? Here we go. Prepare the comments. I want you to fight me on this one. I think that when Grand Cross said this was the biggest year yet, they were only correct in one aspect of it. I personally think this year, when it comes to the banner system, the banners itself, they were not the best. I think that for the most part, some of the characters were okay. A lot of them were pretty solid, but it just, they weren't like, when you say hyped, right? I did not see as much as that. Demon King was cool. Yeah, I like it. I personally think that on like festivals and whatnot, they did okay, but on the side banners, they butchered them. Like literally, I cannot stand this year's banner system. Okay, you had PvE Liz. Okay, wow, great job. Green Ludo. Oh my god, you're doing great. You had PvE Margaret, which again, why are we getting another Margaret when you just released LR Liz, who's better? Like 3 snake units this year. Come on, man, 3 snake units. It's nuts. But beyond that, you had just it was literally nothing new. No new named unit. When you had Gelda, who still hasn't released yet. You have Grey Road. You have Wild. You have so many other characters in the final part of the story that easily could get a character. Easily. But you rather release just multiple variants of different characters, which, by the way, most of them are just PvE oriented or just useless, right? Green Ludo, that one king, they weren't needed. You butchered that aspect of it. But I will say this now. They did okay on content. Now, calm down, don't get mad. You have to realize last year, the only content you got was 2 demonic beasts and like 2 game modes that got scrapped permanently, right? You didn't get any content last year. Why does it feel okay last year? Because you were getting such good banners and stuff like that, yeah? And you had so much to get through because it was the start to the content being Ragnarok content, right? Being you had to grind an insane amount to get all those relics you're missing because there's a lot of relics, yeah? This year, they introduced Chaos Battle, which in my opinion was good until they broke it. They introduced the LR system, which in my opinion is still cool. Though people can't compete as much, I still think it's an okay system. They introduced a new knighthood system, which it's cool to just do a little bit of things with your guild, get those knighthood orders out, and just get a little bit extra rewards. It's actually a pretty nice system. They promised to do the next one, which I don't know if it's going to release in 2023 now. I think it's dead, but there is also that system, right? Some of the bosses this year weren't terrible. We have a new boss coming soon. So for the most part, content-wise, it wasn't terrible, right? Last year, all you got was demonic beasts. I don't want to hear it. Last year, that's all you got, right? And this year, was this year Nidhogg? No, right? Wait, I think this year was Nidhogg, bro. I literally think this year was Nidhogg. Was it? New demonic beast battle. Nidhogg and new relics added. So yeah, remember, Nidhogg was the content this year. And again, I know you're saying, oh, Nidhogg's not a good boss or whatever. Majority of the content you're playing this year was basically not that bad. People are still playing the LR thing. Chaos Battle wasn't terrible. There is some stuff that I'm missing, but content-wise, it wasn't terrible. But again, it could have been much better, right? They're calling it the biggest year yet. It wasn't the biggest year, but definitely the content this year wasn't as bad as last year. Correct? Last year was just Demonic Beast. That's it. You did not get anything new. I don't know why people keep saying that we got stuff new last year. Last year, there's not a single new mode. It was literally one last edition of Tower Trials, and Tower Trials was over. This year, you got final bosses constantly. You got Labyrinth constantly, right? And again, whatever Labyrinth released last year was dog crap. They've later definitely fixed it so much this year to be actually a good content, right? And I forgot, yeah, Labyrinth is one of them, right? So for the most part, this year, you had very, very good additions to the game. Just character, banner-wise, sold the bread. There were so many missing characters in the game that could have easily been banners this year. Disgusting freaking attempts at making it work. I'm telling you. Okay, I took way too long on my hot takes there. I can't wait, dude. Comments are gonna blast me. I'm dead. I'm dead. OC units are essential for extending the longevity of the game. I said that. I know people wanted Glocks and stuff like that, but if they don't start heavily dipping into their OC content, they are messed up when it comes to the 7 Deadly Sins story when that finishes. There isn't enough work quota out yet to properly keep the game going. When the game covers 36 chapters a story update, and for quota is barely over the 120 range. I welcome creativity from the devs. I look forward to OC content. OC content's fine. You have to realize that OC content is what keeps the game alive. I've mentioned that multiple times. But also, collaborations. Collaborations can literally take up 3 updates of the year, removing a chance for 3 festivals. If they don't butcher collaborations, that also keeps the game alive. So, just real quick while we're here, Netmarble, get better collabs, bro. You suck at making collabs, man. I'm telling you. The first ever Dawn 70th era festival unit is pretty hype, and people who complain should not be complaining because that just means you get to save your gems for the end of your festival. Yeah. Ragnarok and Catastrophe have interesting characters and story. True, but I don't give a crap about Catastrophes anymore because they can't release another freaking story, man. Literally. I told you, Roxy's my favorite character. I'm super hyped that she was the first one, but damn, start a story, and now I don't even remember what happened at the end of that story. I don't know. I think we got betrayed or something like that. I don't even know what happened, and now we're going to release the next one when? When? I don't get it, but yeah, 100%. Lightless isn't bad. Yeah. People really call Lightless the worst unit in the game. But I think Bond took that title now for people. Jericho deserves an LR. Absolute W. Yes, I've been pushing the Jericho. Needs an LR for a while. If you can't get higher than Champs 4 and Ungeared after a year and a few months of consistently playing, that's just a skill issue. Champs 4. What's Champs 4? Is that 3,500? I'm dumb, boys. Okay, so let's just say I'll give my take here. I have no idea what Champs 4 is. Is it 3,000 or 3,500? It's one of those two, right? But I'll tell it to you right now. In Ungeared, on my free-to-play JP account that I started a while ago, it took me 4 months after the release of Ultimate Escanor to push all the way to 3,500. So I can confirm, if you can't push to that point, you're not watching videos correctly, you're not watching guides, you have no idea how characters work, because I can confirm 100% that in 4 months I was able to do it on a free-to-play account. Not even like 4 months. It was just that I was logging in, doing my 5 things. I wasn't even buying stamina. If I was buying stamina, I could have pushed way faster. But with all the freebies and stuff they've been giving out, anybody can push it. That's how kind of easy it is, right? But that's like 3,000, 3,500, around those two ranges. I don't know which one Champs 4 exactly is because I'm stupid. So we'll just go with that. They need to make a meta transforming unit, preferably Camilla. Never happening. But this is 100%. What did I do? 100% a great comment, but it's never happening. Game isn't as bad as people say it is. All the problems with the game also occurs in other games as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. People don't understand that how good this game is in comparison to other games. I get it. They make a lot of mistakes. I get it. But you have to know. This game is not the worst, and this game is definitely one of the best ones. I have played a lot of gacha games. I'm a content creator for a lot of gacha games. You do not understand how bad other games end up being. Like, whenever there was a game I played at TSH, they did not give a crap what you had to say. I could go and make 30 videos. They did not give a crap who I was as a YouTuber. They did not give a crap what the community had to say. They didn't care. They would not change a single thing. It was, if it was set in stone, it is set in stone, right? When the game first launched, they made the worst decisions ever, and people called them out on it. And it was big because everyone was calling them out on it, right? And guess what they said? Your fault for expecting anything better from us. That's what they said, bro. Literally. So you have to realize if they have the balls to say that, okay, some game companies suck, man. So we definitely are blessed here for whatever it is. I know you're gonna hate it, but we are blessed. Another hot take, boys. I dropped 5 hot takes this video. I am done. I'm gonna have the most unsubbed video here, boys. Let's go. I like Rag as much as dude, this video is way too long. I'm gonna end this. Mael already got his support. He was always meant to be a PvE unit. Mael's broken right now. Keep this in mind. He is broken right now. Everyone's complaining. Oh, you should have summoned for Mael. I told you to. I told you to summon for Mael. It's your fault you didn't get him. Again, you had gems. You had a chance to get him. You could not have missed his banner. They did 300 gems. The freebies that were in the update were more than enough. I did the gem guide. I told you anybody can do it, and everyone did it that followed that gem guide. So if you didn't get him because you didn't want to listen, that's on you. Literally, man. I told you to get Mael because he is the core team to Hero Arena. He has literally one of the easiest teams for beating Challenger and above. Or is it Challenger the last one? Challenger, whatever, the top one for that, right? He is the best for it. So Masters is the one that I play. Is it Challenger? So what's one above? I have no idea, but that's there. So not bad. Moving on. Oh boy, let me have it. I think it's one of the most free-to-play friendly gacha games there is. Kind of, yeah. I want more demonic beasts. Debatable. Ragnarok Fez is the most hyped celebration since Mael. What's wrong with Bond? Why did everyone hate Bond? Bond wasn't a bad festival, he just sucked. But that's not the point. Players would solve 90% of the problems if they actually put effort into Reed. Yeah, bro. When is this global festival dropping? When is it dropping, GoGo? Listen, dude. I get players that are coming back, I understand, but for the most part, damn, I have like thousands of these comments. You can do everything. Sometimes you aren't ready. Okay. No, 10 to 12% substats aren't good. Okay. We're just gonna move on here. Okay. Tarmiel Link is the most broken. There we go. Someone said it. Someone said it. I hate Hell's design. It's not bad. It's not bad. Any unit is hype if they have a very good kit, OC releases, or whatever. I like the AOT collab, even if the units weren't impressive. PvE is more pay to win than PvP. PvE is more pay to win than PvP. I'm gonna need a homie to elaborate on that one, correct? In PvE, I need 1 copy of Yorm to beat Deer, but in PvP, I need 6 everyone to compete. I wonder where my boys playing this, but there's some good takes here. There's a lot. Again, I'm not gonna continue onwards with this. This video is 16 minutes long. I'm gonna cut it down just so it's not too long, but for the most part, there's some great takes here today. I really didn't see a hot take that should get anyone mad over anything other than mine. Again, I stand by the fact that this year the content was in more of an abundance than last year, but people just don't like it, right? I think that LR was a great addition to the game, and you see LR Liz, how she does, LR Escanor, how much people like him, and LR Meliodas, how he released a B. I think that was a great system, and the new content to support it wasn't terrible. I do think that it is really difficult for a lot of players to play, but I think after time and time, as new characters release and you pick up those characters, a lot of new comps can be created. Look at the human comp. That's a new comp, and it's actually pretty solid. So as time progresses, that content will get a lot easier. But it is an endgame content. Getting LRs is like that. It's not a problem if you're, farming the middle stage and whatnot, because you have Labyrinth to compensate 20 of that currency. So for the most part, it isn't terrible, but I do hope more so here and there on login events, they can give some more free-to-play players to at least achieve something. But that is for a future debate. So thanks for watching. Take care. Have fun. And that's been it for me.